Hey everyone, Dante here with the Raging Geek, and today I have the Marvel Legends series by Hasbro. This is the Iron Man Tony Stark AI figure. This figure has one of the pieces for the Mr. Hyde build. It also features a character lineup from the Shang-Chi movie. On the back of the box, it says, after a tragic battle, Tony Stark lives on in digital form as a hologram at the helm of a high-powered robotic suit of armor. This Iron Man armor seems very retro, though it's AI. I'm not sure why it's one of the earlier suits, or maybe it's a more advanced suit with a more retro look. I'm not entirely sure. The reason I got it though was for the retro look. This figure seemed like a good way to get the early retro Iron Man look, for a decent price. So. The figure goes, most of these Marvel Legends series figures, they go for about $19.99. I got this particular one at Target. So let's open it up. Let's take a closer look. This is Marvel Legends Iron Man Tony Stark AI. This figure comes with one of Mr. Hyde's legs. I'm going to say this is his right leg. Comes with Iron Man with his holographic head, though we don't want that. I want the retro head, so I will be putting that on. You got the open hands here. You got your closed hands here. Just in case you didn't get a closer look before, here's the holographic head. And here's a closer look at the retro build here, the retro armor. So you have the repulsor effects here, and you just basically plug them into the hands like that. Bam. So we're gonna put on his hands. So these effects on camera, they're pretty cool. They come out good on film. They look very, they really have a good photo quality to them. You have two variations with the repulsor blast. You can even either keep it whole, where the two pieces are together, or you can just keep it like that. So I guess it depends on what kind of effect you want to produce. You can also use these as thrusters, so you can have them going in the air like that, which is pretty cool. Connect them to his feet. The one thing I have to say with the repulsor hands, the open hands, is that they don't flex up and down like the closed fist does. Look, so the closed fist has kind of like a hinge here, where you can make the fist, basically make the wrist go like this. That's not possible with the open hand. I mean, you're pretty much in a fixed position like that. I mean, which is fine, because he really wouldn't be doing anything else like this either than firing his repulsors or using his hands as thrusters, which you see him do a lot in the movies. And that's it. Movement is typical of a Marvel Legends figure. His head moves all around, shoulders, torso twists, legs twist, they go forward and back. Good maneuverability. It's a pretty decent figure quality wise for $20. I like it. It's a nice Iron Man, great retro look. You can definitely come up with a lot of poses with this figure. If you like Iron Man for $20, I think it's definitely a buy, especially retro Iron Man if you like him. And then the only thing different is the Unibeam port here. So yeah, I'm happy with it. The only probably the only criticism I might give is maybe they could have put in a couple of more of these repulsor effects. Maybe some like orange or flame type colored ones for the thrusters on his feet. That would have been nice. And maybe even something, like a larger one for his Uniblast. That would have been pretty cool. But other than that, I mean, it's a real, it's a cool figure. Definitely a lot of photography you could do with this figure if you wanted to. And it, and just putting him on the shelf too, it's a really good looking figure. Definitely a figure you can play with if you wanted to. So this was the Marvel Legends series Iron Man Tony Stark AI figure, $19.99 at Target. Get it now while it's still abundantly available on the shelves. Thanks for watching. This was the Raging Geek. Come again soon. Take care.
Raging Geek, Retro, all things geek, where geeks can be geeks. Raging Geek, Retro, all things geek, where geeks can be geeks.